Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute, I know, since I have sat here and filmed and talked to you guys. It feels like it has been an eternity for me, but it's been a couple weeks since I decided to take a break and just kind of step back from social media, just filming videos and Instagram and things like that. I just needed to kind of unplug. I think after a while, there's so much going on in life that, you know, we can get consumed with social media, and it just feels like it can get stressful, you know, trying to keep up with everything. And when you have a lot going on personally, it's hard to kind of, you know, always come forward and be, you know, happy and talk about makeup, because there's so much more to life than makeup and things like that. It's our outlet. This is a hobby of mine, but I feel like sometimes you can get consumed with it. So for me, I really just need to step back and kind of regroup. And that's what I did. And I am back. I feel refreshed. I am ready to share everything with you guys and talk about everything. So I am here. I have a few things this month. I didn't really have a lot. I was really just kind of enjoying things that I've had, and you know, so there are a few standout products that I want to share with you. I will talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, I did dye my hair. No more highlights. My hair is pretty dark, darker than I had wanted to go. I really wanted to go more of like a light, a chocolatey brown. This kind of came out to be a really dark brown. I think she mixed two darker colors and everything on my hair. I mean, it's fine. It covered up the highlights, which I was so over, even though I know we're still in summer, but personally, I was just over it. My hair doesn't always take highlights well, and they can go either really brassy or really good. My hair just tended to pull a lot more brassy no matter what I did. I just really couldn't get rid of that. So, and I didn't feel like my hair looked healthy. And I've always, you know, taken care of my hair, and so I dyed it and then I got it cut. Probably can't really tell too much. I will kind of sit up a little bit so you can see. She did cut off a couple inches. I think once a year I like to do that to my hair. Is just kind of chop it and let it grow out, you know, because the ends kind of get, you know, fried when you're, you know, heat styling it and everything. So for me, I don't mind cutting my hair. I'm not attached to it to, you know, think, oh my God, I need to have my hair long. I just would rather it look healthy and, you know, alive. So once a year I do like to do that. I did that actually last year in August, and they actually cut it shorter last year, but my hair grows pretty quickly. So I didn't have to worry about that, but I just wanted to talk about that real fast. I did get my hair cut and colored, and that is it. And I tried to have her add more layers, but I don't really know. Like here in Florida, like when you ask for people to give you layers, they don't really understand and know what that means. I'm not really sure why. So I like to have layers in my hair, but anyway, that's like totally off topic of our July favorites. I've been ranting for like 5.5 minutes about it. So let's get started on my July favorites. So first two things we'll talk about are two brushes. They're both inexpensive. This is actually an e.l.f. concealer brush. It looks like this is one of, I guess they're like professional ones. I got this at Target. It was like $3. I was just perusing Target, and I just kind of was looking for a brush like this. I have several MAC ones that are like this that I use for my paint pots, but I was just looking for kind of a flat concealer brush that would be good to spot conceal and to kind of clean up under my brows. And this is it, and it is inexpensive. You don't have to spend a lot of money on it. I just needed something quick, and I really like it. It really helps cover, like if you have like a spot on your face or anything and you really want it, you know, to be covered, you could just really press it in, and I'm impressed with this. I like it a lot. And then the second brush is a Morphe brush. I showed this in my haul video. It is the M574. It is kind of a bigger pencil brush. You can see it's dirty. I do use it all the time, and I just use this to smudge under my eyes. It is really soft and yet firm. Like it's soft enough to where it will blend so nicely, and it won't be scratchy or anything under your eye, and it won't tug under your eye, but it's big enough to really kind of give you that like smoky, you know, smudgy look that you're looking for. So I really love that. It is very good if you have sensitive eyes as well. So love this. And then a couple more makeup products. So this, I'm not going to talk too much about this because I did talk about this in, I believe, my last favorites video. It's the Clinique Chubby Stick, the highlighting guy. You can see I've used a lot of it. It looks like this. It is just such an easy go-to highlight for me. When I am just doing really quick makeup and I'm running out the door, the last thing I want to do is try to like think about it. So it's just this beautiful highlight. and it's kind of more of a drier consistency. So when you put it on your cheeks and you kind of blend it in, it really sinks in and it's not gonna budge or go anywhere. So I really love that. It's especially good when it's hot out because you're not layering on product and product. So I really enjoy that. Another thing I showed in my haul video, this is the Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer. This is their new one. This is just a sample size that I got from Sephora in the shade 2. I'm obsessed with this. It is one of the best concealers I have ever used. It is so soft and blendable. That is it right there. It is like butter when you blend this under your eyes. If you have dry under eyes like I do and you struggle to find concealers that are gonna blend nicely, this is just amazing. You just kind of, I take a little bit on my finger and I put it under my eye and I kind of rub it in a little bit, you know, tap it in, I guess I should say. And then I will go in with a beauty sponge, a dampened beauty sponge, and kind of, you know, buff the rest in. It just will look beautiful when you kind of warm it up with your finger first. I mean, it's very not buildable, but very pliable to begin with, but it's magic once your finger hits it. So, and again, I'm in the shade 2, which I like because I really like using concealer that kind of matches my skin tone. I'm over like the really light under eyes. So been loving that, and I guess I'll segue into the sponges I've been obsessed with. These are the Real Techniques, the mini sponges. You can get them at Ulta in like a 4-pack. These are all of them. This is the one I used today, the purple one. I just kind of rotate them out, but it has a flat side and then a pointed side. And this is it when it's big, and then this is it when it's small. So it kind of gets a little bit bigger. You can see if I can show you guys. So there you go. I love this. I love the flat side to just kind of press that concealer into your skin, and then the pointed side is good, you know, to get up in the, you know, inner corner. But it just feels so good, and I love the size of it because it's so small. It just gets up under there so nicely. And I really haven't been reaching for my beauty blender. I've just been picking one of these, you know, wetting it and using it. And it's amazing. So love these sponges. It's a great buy. You can even get them, I think, at Target. I think I've seen them at Target, but love them. Okay, that is that over there. Okay, 2 blushes. I kind of really have been into just the natural, you know, makeup and kind of your cheeks but better. This is a Ciroc blush in the shade Shallow, which is just a nudie color. I got this a really long time ago. I was like obsessed with Ciroc, and I just picked up a bunch of their stuff a while ago, and I just kind of, you know, went through my makeup and started pulling out stuff that I haven't been using. So that's the color right there. It almost looks like a bronzer, but when you put this on and you mix it with your bronzer and your highlight, it just looks like this beautiful bronzy, glowy, you know, look. Like you didn't even try, but you did. So that is it right there. And you know, another thing this month that I guess I will my foot is falling asleep. Okay. I know I mentioned this before, but I did like a major clean out of just makeup and clothes and shoes and stuff that I wasn't wearing. I donated a bunch of clothes and shoes, and like makeup I went through like stuff that was really old that I was holding on to just for no reason. I just pitched it because I'm not gonna wear it, especially if it's like years and years old. You don't want to put that on anyway. And then the makeup that I hadn't, you know, used that was, you know, brand new, I just donated that as well. You can't really donate used makeup, but you know, I just cleaned out a ton of stuff that I wasn't using, and it just felt so good. So that's how I came about finding things like this. So this is another blush. This is a Tarte Blush and Party. This was actually in the Sephora birthday gift this year. Normally the gifts that you get from Sephora kind of suck, but this year was really good. It was this blush and a liquid lipstick. I have been wearing liquid lipstick as well. I don't know where I put it. I thought I brought it out here to show you guys, but it's missing. So anyway, so this is the blush, and it's again that color that I've just been loving. This is more of a peachy pink color. It's right on top of Shallow. You can see that. It is a peachy pink, beautiful color. It just looks so good mixed with your bronzer and your highlight. Like these two colors I've just been obsessed with, but this one is definitely more, like I said, peachy pink that kind of gives your cheeks a little bit more brightness, which I've been enjoying. And if I could find that lip thing, I will show you guys, but like I said, I don't know where it went. So this is a lip pencil. This is one of these Sephora ones, the Rouge gel ones. This is in Nothing But Nude. I've been into colors lately, if you guys have seen, of like kind of your lips but better, a little bit of a darker nude, instead of more of like the pinky or the beigey. but it's right here. It goes so good with those colors, like the Tarte Colada lipstick. This looks so good with it. This is good also just on its own, and it just kind of gives you like that blotted look. I love it. These are so good. They're so inexpensive. Sephora brand has so many good products that get overlooked all the time, but I love this. And what is also awesome about this is the bottom pulls out and it's a little sharpener. So it's a little, you know, if you feel like it's worn down a little bit, you can sharpen it with that. Love that. And then another Surratt product. You could tell I pulled out all my Surratt stuff. This is one of the Lip Sleeks and Chute-Terre, which I'm probably butchering that. It's one of these that kind of twists up like this. And this is a beautiful pinky nude color, which is probably more up my alley, but it's been so hot and gross that really layering on lip products has been the last thing I want to do. And this is like a gloss in a tube. So I love that. It is right here. It is my kind of color. I've always worn this. It's very light. It's a pinky nude, but it's kind of like Your Lips But Better color, because once you put it on, it just kind of looks like your lips and just kind of gives that full glossy look. So it is right there. I should have worn this today, but I put on my favorite Chanel gloss and I just kind of went with it. So that is that right there. I love these. They have so many different colors and I kind of want to get another one, just like more of like a darker nude. So love that. Now I have two products that are kind of, they're beauty related, they're not makeup. So right here, this is, the first one we're talking about is the Clarins Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster Drops. I've had these forever, and I forgot all about them. They were in the back of my drawer in the bathroom that I forgot about. And then once I dyed my hair darker, I felt like I looked a little too pale and I looked a little washed out. So I was kind of like, all right, well, you know, I don't really like to self-tan my face. So these you can drop into your moisturizer. So that's what I've been doing. And I've really been loving it. It kind of gives my face a healthy glow, but not looking overly tan or too much. So I just put a few drops in at night, or rub it in and just put it over my face. That way I'm not sacrificing my skincare for anything. It's just, these are perfect. And they don't turn like a funny orangey color, you know, on your face. They just look very natural. So I forgot how good they were. So I pulled them out and I've been loving them. And then the last thing is this, it is by Zoe Skin Health, which is a medical grade brand by Obagi, who I believe, you know, left Obagi and then created this brand, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. This brand you cannot really get online. You have to get it at your local like med spa and stuff. So if you guys remember a couple months ago when I told you I got the peels done and they gave me that gift basket and they gave me that color science stuff and I showed you guys the tinted like moisturizer thing that I loved. Well, this came in it too. And I really never thought to use it because I was using my Revitalash. I love my Revitalash. You know, it helped my lashes grow back after my lash extension fiasco. So I ran out of my Revitalash and I was kind of like, oh crap, you know, I really wasn't feeling like placing an order for stuff because I just, you know, when you get in those moods, you just don't want to shop. and I mean, I know it might not happen to us often, but you just don't feel like, you're like, I just don't feel like having to, you know, repurchase stuff. So I was kind of like, well, let me see what I have, you know, in my collection. And I was like, maybe I have a sample one of the Revitalash that I could use, you know. So I was looking through and I found this. And this is the Zoe Lash Enhancing Serum. And it is a product like this. You have like a little brush applicator here. You twist the bottom and the product comes out the top and you just kind of apply it to your lashes. So I said, let me give this a try. I love this. It works just as good as the Revitalash. I don't know what the price point on this is compared to that. I will have to look it up. And if I can find this, I will link it down below. Otherwise, just kind of Google this brand and see where you can find it. Like for me, it's very local to where I can get this if you don't want to repurchase it, which I probably will as soon as I find out the price, because I don't know. So I will see, you know, I love it. And it just, you can really kind of control the amount that you get. I try to put more actually on my left side than my right side because my left side doesn't want to grow. And I have like a gap here of lashes that don't want to grow. So I try to put more on this side than this side because my right side is okay, but my left side I'm still trying to struggle with. Like 8 months after my whole ordeal. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, my hair grows, but my lashes don't want to grow. But I love this stuff. If you guys love Revitalash or you want to try a lash boosting serum, check this out. I really like it. It's just very user friendly and it's just very, you know, compact. You just twist it up and put it on. It's kind of like all in one. So I really love this. If you have it and you haven't tried it, try it, because that's what happened to me. You know, you have this stuff that you get and you end up really loving it. So I love this. It really worked. It really helped my lashes, you know, continue to grow. So love this stuff. And I think that's it. Not that much this month, which I feel like I talked a lot, but not that many products. So I want to thank you all for subscribing, for being here with me. And I hope that we can continue on. Like I said, I'm sorry I took a little bit of a break, but I had to just for my own sanity. I had to just step back. So thank you all. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And also please make sure you hit the little bell, which is like a notification, because so many of you had messaged me and said that my videos weren't popping up in your feed. This is like before I took my break, that my videos weren't popping up in your feed, or you thought I stopped making videos altogether because you never saw them. So it really kind of upset me because I don't know what YouTube is doing, because I feel like they're just like, I don't know if they're messing with analytics or not, but it's happened to me too, where certain videos are not popping up in my feed and I know someone's put up a video, so I don't understand. So just make sure whatever you do, just click that button. That way you won't miss a video and you will continue to enjoy. So thank you all again, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.